Hey, it's Vas here from Aussie RC Playground, and today we're going to be running the Arrma Outcast on 6S. Now the truck is dead stock and it does have the 12-tooth pinion in there, and for batteries I'm going to be running this monster, which is the Graphene 6000 milliamp 6S. It is just a perfect fit for that new battery tray that Arrma have come out with on this truck, and it should provide me plenty of runtime and plenty of power. So let's see how the truck holds up on 6S. Okay, 6S. Let's see how this thing goes. Really poppy power. Really popping power. Well, definitely a bit more of a handful. Don't get too carried away. There you go, first back clip, nice and easy. Oh, I popped out a pillow bowl. I can see it already. That came really hard, came down really hard on that front wheel, and you'll see pillow bowls popped clean out. So quick trip back to the car, pop this guy back in, and we're up and running in a few minutes. Alright, we are back up and running. We've got a nitro running in the background as well, just for a bit of flavour. Surprisingly, it doesn't want to tip over too much, even at high speeds in the corners. And by the way, one end of the front sway bar popped out as well, so I had to stick that back in. One thing I will say is it's probably used slightly heavier shock oil, especially with this big 6S pack in there. It makes the car a little bit heavier, but overall there's heaps of power, heaps of speed, and of course you can do some mad stunts just like that. All right, let's get bigger. I'm feathering the throttle here. Just getting a feel for it. No problem popping wheelies, but of course slightly thicker shock oil will definitely help. Oh, oh no, no. Oh, I'm stuck. All right. Here we go. You want to pull on the brakes to bring the nose down, otherwise she'll nose dart. Just like that. Heaps and heaps of power. Ooh, right up the crest. Oh, nah, gotta go get it. Okay, let's go around the bend. Wow, it really grips around here now. Man, this thing's got some go on 6S. So fast. Definitely use some heavier shock oil. I think the only thing I can really pick on as far as the suspension goes with this car, if this is being advertised as a stunt truck, I think the suspension needs to be tuned differently from your Kraton or your Italian. For those big jumps, for those back flips and standing back flips and all that sort of thing, they need to kind of just give us a slightly different driving experience. It needs to handle a little bit differently from the others. And although it does, purely based on its design and the short wheelbase and tyres and everything, it still feels very much like a Kraton, the way that it handles. The suspension still very much the same, and I kind of wanted to be slightly different. So I think heavier shock oil, perhaps even some thicker springs as well. Especially if you're going to be running, you know, big 4S packs or big 6S packs like I am at the moment. You're going to want a little bit more dampening, because you can see that it really dips the nose as you hit the brakes. Alright, let's go big. Yeah, you can see the front end dipping quite heavily. And now, initially it wasn't slapping the bottom, but as the shocks have worn in, the oil has kind of been used a bit. It's really slapping that chassis, especially with the heavier pack in there. And generally 6S packs are heavier than 4S packs, unless you get a really small 6S. Now, one thing that I've seen somebody do is do a front flip with it. I don't know if I can do it with this one, but should we give it a try? Oh, didn't quite make it. There we go. Got it back on its feet. Let's try it again. Since this thing is so tough, we'll try. Won't go too fast with it. Oh! Man, this thing's tough. Man, this thing's tough. Let's see if we can land one. Is everything okay? I have a feeling something's not right. No, everything's fine. Alright, let's try it again. Don't need to go too fast or too high. Damn! Oh! I'm gonna have to go get it. Okay, so there we go. We've broken our first little part. It is a shock rod end, which is kind of hard to see because it's buried inside the wheel here, but basically the rod end is split open. The shock has basically come out of its little holding pin here on the A-arm, and I found this guy on the ground. So that is pretty much it for this running video, and to be honest, given the punishment that I've put this thing through, to only have a shock rod end brake and a pillow ball pop out, I think this platform's proven itself time and time again to be one of the toughest on the market, at least from all the cars that I've seen and tested over the years. That's it for this running video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.